Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Once again, welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button. Please help the channel grow. Truly appreciate you guys. I understand your time is valuable, and I by no means take that for granted. So, with that said, let's get to the news. This weekend was like every other weekend, it was a slow weekend, which is the norm. There's not much volume, except for this that I found on Twitter, which is very interesting. That I think it's like about 20,000 Bitcoins left the exchanges, which is very interesting. Because if it did, then where did it go? That's the question. Where did it go? And um, and I'm wondering, no price. The price was not affected because normally when the price, when the amount of Bitcoins leave exchanges, that means that uh, either it got sold or it changed hands, but something must have happened. And if that's the case, what happened with the price? Because it just moved sideways. Just food for thought that there is something happening behind the scene. And when whatever this news was, whoever it was, whenever this comes out, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin just takes off once again. So, yeah, that's something there to think about. And I've been thinking about this. I mean, Bitcoin has been, just chilling in the $52,000 range for a few days now. And it's almost like a spring. It's kind of like coiling up, and it's like building up tension and building up tension. And, once that tension cannot be built up anymore and it just releases, watch out because Bitcoin is going to, I don't know where, but it's gonna go super. Here we go. This is the map, guys. This is the map. Follow what the big boys are doing. What are they doing? They are putting boatloads still. Boatloads of money. Okay. And the Bitcoin ETF, they're buying Bitcoin by the boatloads. So follow the money. Why are these people buying so much of this asset? It's almost like it's almost like they're buying it like almost like FOMO style, where it's like, oh my goodness, we gotta get this, we gotta get this before it finishes, before there's no more. And everybody else is like, okay, well, we have plenty of Bitcoin to go around until the day when the day comes and there is no more. People are going to freak. The ones that have plenty, and I'm gonna tell you, even those that think that they have plenty, when that day comes, they're not gonna feel like they have plenty. So, food for thought, keep your eyes open, disconnect from the matrix. This is, Andrew Tate's his whole matrix situation. And so, it's a good analogy though, where most people are, you know, just distracted with everything that's going around in the world. I mean, I think about this weekend, right? Going back to this slide, I think about this weekend. Somebody was investing heavily While most people are just worrying about what specials they were gonna get today. And it's like this country is so interesting. This country is like built in such a way for the consumer to just spend the entire year engaged on the next holiday. And it's like everything. It's just bombarding the citizens here. Just spend, 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 spend. Eyes, watch out, open your eyes, gotta wake up. Okay? We have to, if we're gonna do anything with our money, invest. That's what I would do, at least. If I were to do anything with my money, I were to invest. And if I were to invest, I would invest it in the fastest horse. And right now, the fastest horse is Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So it's just food for thought. It's not financial advice. Just telling you guys how it is because boy, the day is gonna come. Hmm. The day is gonna come, kind of like this. Cause I think about this. I was like, man, this happened in my lifetime, 13 years ago. Instead of me being, you know, I get it. 13 years ago, I was trying to get out of debt. So, you know, and by God's grace, I'm out of debt. But boy, did I fumble 13 years ago. And not even 13 years ago, even if it was 9 years ago, I still fumble. If it was 7 years ago, I still fumble. Like, where was I putting my money, you know, during all this time? You know, if only I would have done a little bit. I mean, I had some people that spoke to me about Bitcoin in 2016 or 2017, and guess what I did? I blew them away. And boy, did I regret that, you know. And I sure hope that doesn't happen to you too. That's why I'm bringing you guys this information. 13 years ago, Bitcoin was 90 cents. And now you're saying, yeah, but it's $50,000 or $52,000 today. Yeah, but in 13 more years, when Bitcoin is, you know, a mil, 1.5 mil, or 3 or 5 million dollars per Bitcoin, if it goes up that. I mean, there's some people that are saying that Bitcoin is going to go to $10 million. But let's say even if it's, $1.5 million. What are you going to say then? You know what you're going to say then? You're going to say, if only I would have had the opportunity to buy Bitcoin at $52,000. I sure wish. And I'm not saying that Bitcoin cannot go down. It could potentially go down today. It could go down tomorrow. It could go down in maybe a month. But if it does, I tell you what I would do if I were to invest. I would dollar cost average. I would DCA into. I would buy $100 here, $100 there, whatever I could scrape from wherever. I would buy me a little bit more and build up on my investment, you know, because when Bitcoin, and this is and this is the funny part about how most people invest. We don't believe in Bitcoin when it was, you know, $20,000. When it was 30, we were like, is it? But then there's a whole bunch of voices saying, yeah, but it's going to go down to 12. It's going to go down to 10. So nobody goes in. They're still waiting the $10,000. Okay, now Bitcoin is $50,000. And it's like, oh, yeah, no, but Bitcoin is going to go down to 28,000. Just wait for it. And so there's people that are waiting for Bitcoin to still go down to $12,000. And they're waiting. And I'm not saying that it is, but I tell you this much, if Bitcoin were to go down to anything sub 20 or sub 30, Man, oh man, I will get whatever, however many trucks I can, and I will back that bad boy up. Because in 12 to 18 months, whoever didn't stack up is going to cry hard. It's just my opinion. It's, if Bitcoin continues to follow the cycle that it has in the previous uh, cycles, Bitcoin has that 4 year cycle thing. And after the halving, the year after, between the halving and I think it's like 12 to 18 months later, I mean, we see some buku crazy amount of money flowing to the space. And it would be sad for, and this was gonna happen with most people. Most people are just gonna sit on the sidelines and they're just gonna watch it go up and watch it go up, watch it go up. And what's gonna happen is when Bitcoin hits 70, 80, $100,000, that's when people are gonna be like, oh my goodness, now is when I need to get in. Because if not, I'm gonna miss the boat. I'm gonna tell you, when Bitcoin starts going past 80, 90, 100, that ship has probably sailed. Not that it's not gonna go that much more up, but I mean, your gains at that point are not gonna be that much significant, And can Bitcoin still, from this point, hit a 3, 4, 5x, three, four, 500% increase? It could still do it, you know. And so that's just, the situation. Are you willing to risk, you know, going up 100% versus 500%? I mean, that's just the talk right now, you know, or maybe losing, 10 or 15% on your investment. Losing, I mean, the risk is losing 10, 20, 30% of your investment to gaining 100 to potentially 500% on your investment. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, but I don't know. It sure adds up to me. But I mean, that's me. If I were to invest, I mean, that's one way that I would see it. And so, where is Bitcoin today? Bitcoin today is sitting at practically around the same thing, a little under $52,000, but practically $52,000. It's just trading sideways at the moment. But look at the market cap. I mean, Bitcoin has been sitting there for a while, and the market cap is nearly $2 trillion, guys. I don't know. I feel a move is coming, but it's just a hunch. It's not financial advice. I just sure hope that you guys can educate yourself. I mean, it's part of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to bring some entertainment, but at the same time, it could be educational material. It's not financial advice. I'm just saying, look, study, check where Bitcoin came from, and look at its property. I mean, there will never, ever be any more than 21 million coins, and most of them are already mined and in circulation. 19 point and some change already out there. So that means that Bitcoin is very scarce. Guys, open your eyes. Get out of the matrix. Wake up. Your opportunity for your generation is right before you. Once again, guys, not financial advice. Thank you for passing by. Destroy the like button and please subscribe. I love bringing you guys content, and I will continue to do so every single day. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.